I'm Allie Reynolds with Allie's Organics, and I want to talk to you a little bit about Buckeye Rot in tomatoes. Buckeye Rot is a spore that lives in the soil, and when you overhead water, you usually get water drops that come back up and hit the underside of the leaves and get the spore onto the plant and then starts to spread it. It basically affects your green and your ripe tomatoes, and it's usually on the underside, the blossom end side of it, but it's not blossom end rot. It looks like kind of like a bruise underneath the skin of the tomato. And some things that you can do to prevent that: you can put some pine straw around the base of the plant, go 2 to 3 inches deep, and this helps with the splashing to where it keeps it off of it. It also helps keep the soil moist and keeps it from having too many water fluctuations with the evaporation. The other thing that you want to make sure when you plant your tomato, that you don't plant it in an area where it doesn't have good drainage. Tomatoes like to have good drainage, or otherwise it causes all kinds of problems, diseases for your tomatoes. So make sure that you have good drainage for your tomatoes. Now, if you do have this Buckeye Rot on your tomatoes, then some things that you could do is use a fungicide. You can use this 3-in-1, which is a fungicide. There's several different fungicides out here, but this one's an organic one. It's a fungicide, miticide, insecticide, and not only does it take care of your fungus problems, but it also takes care of if you have mites or anything like that are on your tomatoes. You want to make sure that you shake any organic product up really well, because it always settles to the bottom. So shake it really good, and always spray in the evening time. Never spray when the sun is out really strong, because you'll end up having burn on your leaf. And it also lasts longer if you spray in the evening too. But you want to spray it and make sure that you get the undersides of the leaf itself. You don't need to soak it to where it's dripping, you just need to spray it. You can actually see the color of this fungicide on this tomato plant right here. But this is just an overall good protection. Just to prevent this Buckeye Rot in your tomatoes, just make sure that you put some mulch underneath, have good drainage, keep a fungicide available, and you'll have healthy, happy tomato plants.